We all right. Iguana got some big old goddamn poops. Some big ass iguana. Nick, hello, buddy. I'm back, buddy. I ain't been out looking work. Oh, Alan. Alan. Crazy. Let's see. that like. Y'all come on in, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We are cleaning up the Mustang 5.0 GT right quick, two-door. We're gonna get this nice and clean right quick. Y'all watch me work. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, y'all. That like, hit that subscribe button for me. Cleaning up the Mustang 5.0 GT. About to hit it with the interior cleaner. Nice wipe down. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Wipe the whole car down, disinfect it. You gotta put smell good in there also. It also got a high gloss in there, so it's gonna give the leather a nice little shine. I don't like when I see people do leather and it be so greasy and sticky after they done, you know what I'm saying? They'll just take that thing and wipe it on there. But you ain't gotta put so much. Mix it in. It's my little concoction. You mix it in. You know, dab the rag up with it. Then you mix in a little high gloss, the disinfectant, because you want to disinfect the whole car for all the germs or whatever. And some smell good, so it also smells amazing. You know, everybody when I'm done, they be like, man, the car be smelling so good when you finish with it. Yeah, because I wipe everything down with this. Everything. Finish that side, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Now we're gonna do the other side. Come with me. Lock the other side down. And the back seat first. I always hated two-door cars. I hate two-door cars. Doggone screw, I'm glad I'm over it. Get that out of here. So you can see it's nice. It has a nice little gloss to it and everything. Spray. The rag is pretty damp, but I keep the rag damp. Just spray now and then. Front seat, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. A lot of people also forget you gotta hit the pedals. Put it in the pedals. That stuff be on the steering wheel, that gray stuff or black stuff or brown stuff. That ain't mean the steering wheel fade. The steering wheel dirty. Gotta get that steering wheel. Especially on the buttons you touch. This side in here. Other rag right here. Shine it up. This rag right here. Shined up now, get all the chrome shined up. Wet rag will leave a little, you know, rag on it, just come back to the dry rag. All places to go. Give it a nice shine. You see what I'm talking about? Nice and glossy and looking brand new. It's hit the seats. The last thing I hit is the pedal because, you know, dirt and all that from your feet, germs into your feet go. So that's the last thing I'll wipe. The rag, and we use a fresh rag on every vehicle. Every vehicle we do, a new rag, new rag, new rag. We don't ever use this rag. I'm not gonna go use this rag on another car. We're not doing that. Because all I'm doing is transferring the germs out of one car to another car. That don't make no sense. Fellas, if y'all out there doing this work, clean rags. You gotta be as clean as possible. Clean rags, clean rags. Even right now I'm tripping because usually I put on some gloves, at least on one hand. But gloves, it was important. If you can say if it was real dirty, you could you know, put the gloves on. This wasn't real bad, so we weren't barehanded, but the rags, gotta have clean rags. Don't use the same dirty rag. I know some dudes use a certain dirty rag all week. So the car is, the rags smell away, smell funny. Now every car they clean smell like the rag. New rags every time you wipe a new car down. Every time you do a new car. If you're doing about 10, that's only like 10 rags a day. I have a whole bunch of rags. Big old bucket. Then the end of the week, Sunday, I wash them. Every Sunday, I wash my rags. Yesterday, I washed my rags. You know, so I'm coming out with starting the week with fresh rags. Alright, we're going to get the window done right quick. We're going to knock these windows down. And then we're going to wash this bad boy. And all you got to have is a dry rag. Depends on how bad the windows is. Like I said, these windows ain't bad. Sometimes you could just use a wet chamois, dry rag, get it clean. If there's a lot of smudge and a lot of stuff on that, the wet rag and the dry rag, the wet chamois and the dry rag really won't work. It's just gonna spread the smear. So you'll want to use the window cleaner with the squeegee. Get it nice and soapy a bit, then come on up and clean it. Bam, 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 bam. But like I said, these windows ain't that bad. He don't keep his car that dirty, so just get it with the chamois and a dry rag. Alright, we done with that side. Set y'all back up on this side. We're gonna wash the vehicle. Alright, good. washing. We're gonna give it a nice dry now. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers right now. That's where we at with it. Know what I mean? We're gonna give them a nice dry. Good. Alright, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Come on and drop a comment, share the content. I'm trying to get to, we only 13 subscribers away from 500. That's our goal right now. We climbing slowly. We going in, we getting it out the mud. They say slow. it's drying, everything. Y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We gonna hit the tires, the rims actually. We're gonna put some high gloss on it, bring that nice shine out back on it. We about done though. And we gonna hit the tires, gloss the tires up, put the air freshener in there, and we all done. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and watch the video. So we got our high gloss right here. We're gonna hit the rims with these. You don't really need to wipe, especially on rims like this. Smaller rims, like with the thinner spokes, after you spray it, let it run off. You're gonna have to go behind it and, you know, just shine it up and make sure it hit every part of the rim. But rims like this, you usually just spray it, let it shine. When you put it back, it got little spots where it didn't get, then you could just wipe it. But most of all, to get it covered. So we're gonna hit it with some tire. It's also good for inside of the wheel wells where the plastic is in the front, or if you got it in the back, and then nice shine. It won't look white and all dirty from the dirt, you know. Even if you wash it, it still has a white look. You could replenish the plastic with this also. As you can see, it's running already. So what I'm gonna use this now. I'm gonna put it on our sponge. We're gonna get the tires done. I used to use the tire shine, but I kind of stopped using the tire shine because the tire shine, after you put it on, when it dries off, it takes so long. Even after it dries off, it splashes on the side of the, so it leave a lot of spots. So with this, the high gloss, it glosses it up, it looks better, and when it dries on and you drive off, it don't leave a splash. So that's why I think this is better than the regular tire shine, the liquid, the one, oily one. You know what I mean? Alright, so we're done with that. Now that we're done, we got our own brand, y'all see, air freshener. We put one of these in each car. Regular customer, this is a regular customer, probably do his vehicle every 2 weeks, maybe a week, depending on, you know, if you go out of town and he got bugs on it. So everybody get one. If you're a regular customer, you get one of these, but you can also buy them. You can buy them on our website at mobilecarwash.com. And you know, like random people, they also could purchase only $2. They also could purchase one. It smells so, make the car feel nice, fresh, clean. Watch me work. So we all done with that there, y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Let's take a look at what we got here. Just finished. This is the Mustang 5.0, the GT. I don't know what year it is, to be honest with you. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. Y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Y'all like the whip. Y'all like the work. What y'all think about the work? Like, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about the work. Rims nice and shiny. I think we did a good job. I think we did. So I'm gonna take the vehicle back to its owner. I'm gonna fire it up, let y'all hear this puppy. Let you hear this lion roar a little bit. I say puppy. Puppy ain't gonna make no noise. It's gonna be. Let me hear this Mustang. I got the seat all the way up because he is super short. That boy like 4. He the shortest. He the shortest Jewish dude I ever seen. He short like one of the Mexicans. That's how short he is. I'm like, hold on, you Mexican, boy? We're gonna turn that down. We don't want no copyright strike. Let's see. Fire him up some. Y'all hear that? Yeah. That boy roar a little. Y'all hear that? So we go ahead and bring it back, put it back, give it back to our customer. And to make sure I keep the seat all the way up. That boy like 2 feet tall. My little brother would have seen him and like, oh my! I'm sorry. My little brother is obsessed since he was a kid. Obsessed with little people. I won't say the M word. Little people, like they say. Let's use the correct term. My little brother was obsessed since a kid. It was this little person that went to our church, up in a Jehovah's Witness church. My mom was Jehovah's Witness, and this little person that was there, and after every service, even doing serving my brother, looking for him, trying to play with the man, and the man like almost 45, 40 years old. And he's like, man, I ain't man. My little brother said, man, I ain't no kid, man. Stop trying to play with me, man. Come out and get that kid. But my brother was taller than him. Oh my goodness. That boy snapped. Said, man, I ain't no kid, man. He keep trying to play with me, man. My little brother looked for that boy every time. Ain't no lie. Look for that boy to play with him. I'm like, man, leave that man alone. That man like 45 years old. He ain't no kid. The same, I don't know if y'all just watched that Ricky Smiley special. Y'all gotta watch that. That Ricky Smiley special was hilarious. Especially when he talk about his grandson seeing the little people in the church, and he's sitting by him, how his little grandson look at him, turn his head, start looking at him, and you already know what his grandson thinking. He told his grandson, turn your ass around. Turn your ass around. Leave that man alone. Leave that little man alone. That was my little brother, boy. He see him now, he be like, oh, he's still obsessed with little people. Little Mike! He gonna holler that thing out. I be like, man, you can't say that to people, man. That little man probably got a pistol gonna blow your head off. Cut it out. Yeah, we taking our time, y'all, and driving slow. We don't want, you know, the high gloss still ain't dry all the way on the rims and the tires. So you don't want to speed off and splash it. But once it dry, it ain't gonna splash. It ain't like the tire shine. That tire shine dry, and you drive off hours later and it still splash. It's crazy. But yeah. So hit the like, hit the subscribe button, y'all. We just finished cleaning up this Mustang 5.0. I'm parking it back in the garage. One of my customers at work. He's at work. During the week, I don't usually do that much residential unless the people work from home. Usually, I'm in office buildings and stuff like that during the week. During the week is a lot of more commercial work. The weekends is where you would do most of the residential work, unless, you know, they're working from home or something. So yeah, we all done. Let me show you interior, all nice and clean. That's some paperwork he got back there. Let me make it look neat. I had it neat. I don't know what happened. All nice and clean. Y'all hearing that thing purr? All right. So now we gonna check out the rims. This is the last thing we do before we done. We check the rims out once we park, because we done moved the rims. Because no matter how much you clean the rims, sometimes I don't care how good you clean the rims, you move, the rims is gonna be a spot you miss. But sometimes it don't be. Sometimes I get it, which is rare. Like, see, told you, you're gonna miss a little spot. Let's see. Let's see if we did this one all the way good. Nope. It's a little spot right there. Boom. Let's see. Ain't no more little dirt spots. See anything? Y'all see any more dirt spots? Y'all help me out. Dad? Okay. All right, let's check this side, y'all. Got it good. See, the big rims ain't really that hard. It'd be easy to clean. If it was some small spokes on the rims, you think you done clean them things good. Once you move the whole other side of it dirty. I'm like, nah, I thought I did that. Thought I got underneath. All right. That one ain't really, it got a little bit on the inside. On the little dirt on the inside we missed. All right, we got that. So now take a look at it, guys. Nice and shiny. We all done. Hey, how are you? All done. So this is the Mustang 5.0 GT. Just finished cleaning. Look how clean that thing look. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. See how clean that thing looks. Sparkling, right, guys? I need to take a quick picture of this. Back. I am back. I had to take a quick picture, y'all, for my thumbnail. So I'm learning how to make better titles, thumbnails, and all that to attract more attention to the channel. So we at 487 subscribers at the start of this live. Hopefully, we could be at least at 495 when I'm done. If everybody hit the subscribe button for me. We just, we grinding slow. We trying to get to 500 right now. We ain't begging for a whole bunch. We gonna slow grind this thing. Hard work ain't never hurt nobody. I'm used to hard work, you know what I'm saying? I was born into it, so a little bit of hard work ain't never hurt nobody. So y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe. Help me out. You could drop a comment, share this content. Yeah. Going to get the keys back. Then we're gonna hit our next spot. Hopefully it's not a rainy day today. See, it's trying to set up on me. All right, we're in. Gonna drop these keys off, let them know about our new features. Hey, what's up, bro? Everything good? All right. All done, my brother.
All right, how are you?
Oh, good, man. Here you go.
Here we go.
I appreciate you.
Where were you, where did you do the cleaning?
What do you mean? Oh.
They won't let you do it here.
No. I go here because they got the trees and all that. You just gotta duck the iguana poop.
And you parked her underneath?
Yeah, I parked in the same spot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I also let you know we added features to my business. So we do window cleanings too,
okay.
And trash can, dumpster cleaning, residential and commercial.
Awesome.
So if you need anything or you know anybody need it, just let me know, man. All right. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
All right. You have a good one. Alright, so let them know about our new features. Flyers are getting put up right now. I'm building a new website as we speak. I got a website, citymobilecarwash.com. It's gonna be the same at the same citymobilecarwash.com, but we're building a whole new website, adding our new features, adding our new things that we added to the business. We're doing garbage clean. So we come out, you could do monthly, and we come out and clean the garbage can twice a month, or you could get one fat fee, or we do dumpster clean around the dumpster area if it's bad, pressure clean, all that. So we also do window clean, 2 stories at the most. We're not going on nothing over 2 stories. Pressure cleaning, which we already been doing pressure cleaning, you know, driveways, walkways, patios, you know, stuff, houses. You know, if it's a small house, nothing too crazy, 2-story house, nothing too crazy. So, you know, we starting the pressure cleaning small till we build that up a little bit more where we could get a little higher, get some better equipment. But for right now, yeah, that's how we doing it, y'all. So we are gonna head to our next location. Appreciate y'all still rocking with me. Let's set up this up here. Put that down. Where I put my wallet at? Be hiding my wallet. I gotta stop doing that. Leaving my wallet in the trunk, leave the doors open and walk off. I just took anybody to just come in desperate right quick. And I've been gone for 5-10 minutes. It don't take but a second for somebody hit your truck, grab your wallet, and be gone. You don't know what happened. I got to stop doing that. I try not to do that. I try to put it in my pocket, take my keys, my wallet, and my phone every time I leave out the truck. Know what I mean? Appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm about to head to my next spot. Give me a second. Let me see where I'm going. All right, we back. So we heading right now. We in Deerfield. We gonna head over to Coral Springs. Got some work over there. Still got me a little piece of joint. We're gonna hit that on the way. Once we get on the highway, we gonna puff up on that right quick. Yeah, man, but hit the like, hit the subscribe button, man. This business is you know, I try people up on it, dudes. It's hard to get work out of them. You can start simple, man. You can use your car, get a little trailer in the back, spend you a little trailer. You find them online, 500. A nice little small little build it up. All you need is a small pressure cleaner, a small Roby, 99 bucks. Or you could go on Temu. I don't know if Temu's still, because you know the terrorists kind of stopped Temu, but you can find them little small pressure cleaners, 60 bucks to 80 bucks on Temu. Get you a small pressure cleaner. The most you're gonna spend money on, if you got a little vehicle already, good. A vehicle to drive, of course, to get from place to place. You don't have to start out with a truck like I did. I started out with a big truck, you know, because I had a little kiddo. And I just said, you know, let me go ahead and get me a truck right quick. But before that, I had a minivan, really, that I started with. Let's say that. But that's what I had to start with at first. But I had the money out of the truck, too. So I said I was going to start with a minivan. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just invest. I'm going to make the money back. Let me just invest. Put money and get me a good truck. You know, look, let's go all the way professional. Because I was going to do it the hood way. Just grab me a little truck, set up, and be going out there hustling. I was like, nah, we ain't going to do it that way this time. Because the first time I started my mobile detailing, I was about 23, 45 now, so it's like 22 years ago. I did it for a good 4 or 5 years, then I left it, went and became a chef for years. And then the chef thing just wasn't working out like that. You know what I'm saying? It was working. I'm making good money. I wasn't happy. Let's say, you know, cooking, I'm good at it. I could have my own restaurant if I wanted to. Good at making up recipes. I'm good at cooking, period. I'm a great chef. I just don't enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? You know how you could be good at something, but you just don't enjoy it? It's like one of those things. And you know, I'm good with people. I could deal with people in customer service, talking with people, talking business and all that. But I'm a loner. I don't really be around people like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like. I'd rather be doing work. I rather be by myself. So, you know, it was so much drama going on in the restaurant business. It's a lot of work. It's good money too now. Don't get me wrong. It's good money being a chef, you know, and doing caterings and all that stuff. I was making good money, so I'm not going. And they taught me a lot about business, where I could have my own business now, running a business and everything, because she kind of gave me free reign to kind of run the restaurant myself. So, you know, I was getting a lot of things, you know, done building the restaurant up. We doing caterings now. We doing serving dinner now. We started serving just breakfast. So, you know, I was able, like they say, when like you get a franchise quarterback and you give him like free reign to do what you know what I'm saying? It was basically like the same thing. But then after a while, you know, being there like 15 years, man, you know, after a while, things change, dynamic change, new people come in, and just some of the dynamics of some of the people there just wasn't. And I'm a person, man, I'll walk away from anything if I'm stressed out too much where it's just being ridiculous, because I'm more of a calm person. If I'm dealing with somebody just ridiculous, I'll just leave that shit alone and go find something else to do. I like my peace. I like my peace. My peace is more important than, you know what I'm saying, any dollar and all that shit. I ain't gonna sell my soul for no dollar. I'd rather have my peace and my morals and my dignity and all that good stuff that you talk about than a couple dollars. And I'm so strong-minded and good at, I feel like I'm good at anything I put my mind to, I'm gonna be good at. I'm just one of them persons, so I could have a good thing over here. A lot of people be scared to leave something good because they feel like they can't do nothing else. I'm not one of them people, man. I got confidence in anything I do. I'm gonna be successful at it. As long as you put the hard work in. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be successful. So I just walked away from it and say, you know what? I'm gonna do my mobile detail, and I love doing that. And I'm my own boss. I make my own hours. I'm by myself, and I'm gonna make more money than doing, you know, being a chef, working for somebody else. I'm gonna make way more money. Even though making, you know, being a chef I was making money too, but I'm gonna make way more money doing it for myself, doing, you know, details. So I just went in all the way, man. Money I had, I done saved up, bought me a truck, bought me everything I need. But to really start this business, you don't need much. Just need a vacuum, a pressure cleaner. You don't even need the pressure cleaner to be real. A water tank, and a generator for power. But if you can start off smaller than that. You could have a car with I've seen dudes do it. He had a car with a small little water tank in his trunk. He had a vacuum, but he had one of them little vacuums. Get it up with a brush. That's how I used to do it back in the days when I was hustling doing it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take it serious as a business. I was taking it as a hustle back then. He had his little brush, water tank, and you wash the car. You don't need a pressure cleaner to wash the car. The pressure cleaner is just good to know, you know, get stuff off. But if you get some arm power, shoot, you get anything off. The bugs, you can scrub that off. You know what I'm saying? The pressure cleaner just help you, but he don't got no pressure cleaner. He got his tank, and he just take the hose and put it in the bucket and rinse that thing off. That's how he do it. And now I see he got a pressure cleaner and all that. So that's all you really need to start this business, man. Be professional. You know what I'm saying? Grow it and treat it like a business. With anything, treat it like a business, no matter what. If you making money from doing something that's a business, treat it like a business. Don't treat it like a hustle. If you treat it like a hustle, that's how the people gonna treat you, like you just hustle. You know what I'm saying? People don't even play with me with my prices when I say my prices and all that. And, you know, it'll be still some people trying to bargain, negotiate, and get over on you. But for the most part, people gonna respect you, how you carry yourself, how you carry your business. You treat it like a business. They gonna respect you in that way. So, you know what I'm saying? They say people don't judge, not to judge a book by its cover, but that's how all humans do. We gonna look at, oh, he just hustling. I treat him any kind of way. Nah, I ain't just hustling. I'm out here getting it. You know what I'm saying? It's a business. So you gonna treat me, you gonna respect me and such. All that negotiating my prices, ain't no negotiating no prices. My price is my price. If I want to negotiate, I'm gonna tell you, I do run specials, and I will let you know when I pull up. Hey, I got this special. You can prepay for four wash, and you get $5 off each wash. You know what I'm saying? Say we do a car, a small sedan. I usually charge us a regular in and out $50. A regular in and out, right? If you prepay, instead of spending, and you maybe get your car cleaned, you might be a person that gets your car cleaned every 2 weeks. If you prepay, and instead of spending $200, you can spend $180. That's a $20 save, you know. Any different for waxing? I do different deals. If it's a company and it's a fleet of vehicles, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like I'm gonna give you an example. Deerfield just called out their vehicles and told me how many he have. I told them what my price is, and then we negotiate on what deal I could give them for each vehicle. You know what I'm saying? By the end, they got about 20 vehicles. By the time you look, they saved. I think I gave them 20 vehicles. I gave them like $10. So you should say on each truck. And then they, you know, it depends on how bad they is too. You know, depending on the deal. I gave them like $10 off each truck, off 20 vehicles. That's $200. Boom, he's saving the company. You know what I'm saying? So I do things like that. But just somebody I meet for the first time and they want a deal off the rip, I'm like, nah, I don't really negotiate my prices. My prices are set. So, you know, people respect that. And you know how you talk. You ain't got to be no jerk. You ain't got to be nasty. You know, you just tell a person how they got to respect it. You know, that's it. You ain't got to be nasty, because I see some dudes be nasty out here. I'm like, how you being nasty to the customer that's paying you your money? This is how you supposed to eat. You being nasty to the wrong person. You know, just be professional, man. Look professional. You go on Temu. This all Temu, man. Go on Temu, get me a shirt. This shirt probably was like $7. I ordered 7 of them. I got the shorts too with the logo. Ordered about 7 of them at first. I got 14 now, 2-week set. But I used to get, you know, I got a week set every day. I got on a new uniform. Don't be dirty. You doing this car mobile thing, you going in people's business, don't be dirty, stank, smelling bad, because you got the same clothes you done been washing cars in the sun all week. All this matters, y'all. All that matters, how you carry yourself when you go in somebody's business and all that. Because they got other people that's in their business to be like, you know, they gonna look on it, dirty, smelly dude coming in. They don't want, then you smelling their car up. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're out here working, let's be professional. You're out here doing car detailing, be professional. Look professional. Don't treat it as a hustle, man. And then, you know, they'll respect the other details, but don't treat it as a hustle. You making a little couple dollars, and you just, well, my mama first word is when she used to tell me wash the dishes, and I used to just hurry up and do it, say, slam bam tank your mom. Don't slam bam tank your mom people cars. Take your time, clean it. They'll pay. If you take your time and do a good job, they'll pay you the money you want. Trust me. And you be respectful. Carry yourself with respect. Treat business with respect. Treat it like a business. They're going to respect you. You're going to make the good money. You're going to make the money you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't own with less than 500 a day. That's the minimum. And that's rare. I'm going to make more than that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna, the most calls I'm gonna do a day, maybe I can knock 10 off in a day by myself. You know what I'm saying? Not 10 different spots. Say I might have 3 over there, 2 over here, that's 5. Another 1 right here, 1 right here, then another 3 can hit 10 cars. And if I'm in one spot all day, I could get more than that. You know what I'm saying? I get out. But you'll make the money, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going home, but the average day, I'm doing 7 to 8 cars. And I'm going home But nothing less than 5 in my pocket, that's after expenses, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go home with nothing less than 5. But it's gonna be between 5 and 1,000. And that's every day. Except for the rainy days. You know, the rainy days, you're gonna pick up a little bit here and there, bop, 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 on a rainy day. Which you done made all of your monies through the week. You could afford to take a day off because it's raining. You could afford to take 2-3 days off because it's raining. Okay, you done pop, 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 pop on them days. You know what I'm saying? And even on rainy days, I time it. I know I'm so good at it now with the weather. I know, okay, it's gonna be over here in this area at this time. Then it's coming to move to this area. You know, with the app, I get on the app and I track it. Like my wife be saying, you need to be the weatherman. Yeah, because I could tell where the weather gonna be at what time it's coming over there. I'm tracking it like the weatherman every morning. Tracking the weather. So I can start over here. Okay, it ain't coming on this side till later because it's coming from the southwest and it's going northeast, coming across like this. Okay, I'm gonna start on the northeast side. By the time midday, I'm heading south. Then you know what I'm saying? I just know how to pop, 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 pop. Figure it out, man. Get out here and get this money. So yeah, we heading back to another spot in Coral Spring. I'm just, you know, every now and then I come on here and rap with y'all. Who that is? That's Aiden. What's good, my boy? Can you tell me? Hold on, I'm trying to see what you said. What the seal the headlights with? The headlights. All right. So the best headlight restorer is McGuire's. Dang, I got it in the back. I wish I wasn't driving. I could have showed you. It's like in a blue box. You could get it from AutoZone. You could get it from Walmart. That's the best one. Every other one, they have this little liquid that you put on there, but they have a sealer. You know, it's just that, and you scrub it off. And usually when I use those, I will seal it with high gloss or the tie shine. You could even seal it. To be honest, you could seal it with olive oil. To be real with you, if you want to go cheap, you know what I'm saying? A little something green, you can seal it with that. But the best one is McGuire's because they got the liquid, the pad. You put it on there, let it sit, come back with your little buffer, buff it off, and then it has a sealing spray where you just take a piece of cardboard because you don't want that seal though to get on your paint. So the best thing to do, I would tape it off. Tape the headlights off when you're about to seal it. Tape it off with, you know, painting tape. You know, the blue tape that you use like when you're painting. You seal it off because it's hard to get that seal off if it hit the paint. It's going, you know, going to look crazy. So seal it off, and then what I do, I seal it and take a cardboard so the overspray don't spray on the glass or on the paint nowhere, and come across it just like that and seal it. And that's the best. When I say that seal works, leave a good shine on it and everything, man. So McGuire's headlight restorer. That's what I use to do my headlights because it's the only one. I done used tried a whole bunch of different other ones, but no other one gives you the seal to seal it at the end. Now, if you can't get McGuire's, you can use tire shine to seal it. You can use high gloss to seal it, and you can use olive oil. Like, you know how your dashboard is? Sometimes some people's dashboard be scratched up like that, where the miles per hour, you know what I'm talking about, the dashboard, all that right here. To be scratched up, you just take some olive oil, put it on a rag. You can do that on any glass if it's scratched. Put it on a rag and just wipe it, and the scratches will disappear. It'll fall into the grooves of the scratches and disappear. After a while, you have to do it again probably some months down the road once the the thing disappear. But you could do it every few months and it'll seal it. So yeah, you can use that if you ain't got Meguiar's. But Meguiar's, I recommend you to get Meguiar's headlight restorer. That's the best one on the market to me. That's what I use. I've tried a whole bunch of other ones and they wasn't that good. And none of them gonna come with the sealer. You have to figure out how you gonna seal it yourself or with what. Or you could use wax too. You can use wax and seal it. I forgot. My bad. I'm tripping. You can use wax. You can use. I did that before. One time I had this head. I didn't have the Meguiar's, and I used used this other headlight restorer. And then when I was done, I used the liquid and ceramic wax and sealed it, and that was good too. So you can use wax too and seal it. Get it back and shine. Who that is in the building? I love. Or they attract dirt like a magnet. What that is? Tire. Okay. Yes, tire shine do attract dirt. Yep, definitely. Because it's real thick and oily. So, and dirt always blowing. I don't care. You could wash the car. As soon as you finish washing that car, dirt gonna be all over it again. You can wipe it off. Dust always blowing. I don't care. If the wind blowing, dust blowing, even if you don't see it. So tire shine definitely will attract dust. You're definitely right about that. That's why I say I wouldn't recommend that, but you can use it. You know what I'm saying? But I recommend using Meguiar's or the high gloss, or you can wax it and it'll bring the shine back. You can wax it also. Use the banana wax. There's a few different wax you can use. So it's just all up to you. I can't see what you're saying. My eyes bad. Okay. Headlight restore. Okay, that works the best for you. Okay. I think I've seen that brand too. But like I said, man, I done tried so many different headlight restore, because I tried to go. Meguiar's could be a little expensive, but so I've tried to go cheaper before and order different kind ones online on Amazon. Nah, I never tried that brand before, but I've seen that brand before. Definitely have seen that brand in the stores before, but never tried that brand. I've tried a few different ones. Can't remember the name of all of them, but Meguiar's always worked the best with it, just because it has that can seal on it. That can of seal, just because every other one I've tried, I don't know, the one you tried, does it have the seal where you can spray it and it seals the headlight, bring the brand new look back? That's the only reason why I love Meguiar so much, because it has that. Every other one that I've used don't have that. It's just the liquid and the thing to, clean the headlights with, but it doesn't have the seal to seal the headlights after you're done, to make it look brand new. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you could use wax. Probably be the best thing to you can seal it with that. Seal it with a ceramic wax. Water run right off. Yeah, but we almost there, y'all. We heading to another spot. It's been a little rain. That's a little rain raining. It's like sunny, and they say when I was young, when it's raining and the sun out, the devil and his wife having a fight. That's an old Jamaican saying, y'all. I don't know if that's an American saying. I was born in Jamaica, so that's an old Jamaican saying. let me see what you're saying right here. I'm driving, y'all, so I'm trying to read your comment, and the phone going like da-da-da-da, shaking a little bit. So it's hard for me to focus, and my eyes ain't all that, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Okay, look like, is she here? Look like she's here. I'm not sure. Oh, nah, don't look like she's here. Okay, so our next appointment don't even look like they're here yet. She might have went out for something. I don't see the SUV nowhere. Hey, mommy, this is the second time I done came and mommy ain't been here. I hope she all right. You know, she's an older lady, you know. And this food that, somebody behind me. This food that we've been getting fed ain't no good, you know what I'm saying? People be sick now. Yeah, mommy ain't been here. I'm gonna go knock down and see what they got going on. All right, let me see if I read your comment. What it say? Yes, it's a liquid. Tri-sealant makes them look like new, much. And a spray. Okay, so okay, yeah. So I'm gonna write that brand down. Let me write that down because I know I've seen that brand before. That name for sure. Let me see if I got a pen. Yep. I want to write that name down because I want to look up that brand because I'm always been looking for another good brand. I have to disconnect this pen and use it. I appreciate that information though. Yeah, I've been looking for another brand besides the Meguiar's. This is S. This pen don't work. Okay. S-Y. A-N-I-A. Okay. And it's headlight restore. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up after I get off this live. It's the best I've tried. It's so many other headlight yeah, me too, kids, but always go back. That's the same thing with me with with Meguiar's. I'll go try other stuff and I end up having to go back to my Meguiar's because it does it the best. But I'm gonna sure give yours a try. But I've seen that name before. Definitely seen that name before. And we're gonna try that out. Let me go in here right quick. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna go in here right quick, see if anybody else. I don't see the lady that I usually come do, the old lady, old mom. This is like a embroidery shop. They do like dresses and all that stuff. But I haven't seen her in a while. I hope she's okay. She's an older lady. Sometimes she do get sick. But I'm gonna go in here and see if anybody else want their vehicle clean. I'll be right back. Alright, my bad, y'all. Phone ain't done overheated. Look like Buddy finna fly this big old drone. Yeah, my phone ain't done got overheated. My bad, y'all. So yeah, we just went in. Mommy's not there. They said mommy been busy in the morning now, so she out doing work. So best to come in the afternoon. But she's okay. As long as she's okay, we know she's okay. They said she's been okay. Cause I've been by a few times. I haven't seen her. But we're gonna come. They say come back tomorrow in the afternoon. She should be here. Hopefully we'll have some time for her tomorrow. Usually I come on Mondays. That's the time I have for this area. But yeah. Yeah, the phone overheated, y'all. My bad. That's Iran. Iran. Iran, still on here? If you on here, Iran, where do you get your headlight restorer from? Like what store? Do you get it from Amazon or do you get it from a store? You go in Walmart or AutoZone or something like that? If you're still on here, my bad, the phone overheated, so you know what I'm saying? It had cut off for a second. So we got our next spot we're gonna head to. I really wasn't coming out today. I really only came out to get the other vehicle done. I'm really supposed to be doing some stuff for my wife today, which I'm gonna end up probably just packing up. I gotta go drop off some paperwork to this construction company. I just got another contract to do their vehicles, so I gotta go take them that W-9 paperwork and all that to them. So I think I'm gonna just go do that. Cause I got some other spots to do today, but I wasn't even really coming out today. I just came out really cause one of my main customers and mommy won't usually, get it done. I was just coming out to do really just them two, and whatever one they had there, and then pack it up and go handle my business. But since mommy ain't there, it's already 12 o'clock. I'm gonna pack it up and go handle my business. Got to get some paperwork done. I also got to get the paperwork to Deerfield also too. So just got 2 new contracts with Deerfield and West Wing Constructions to do their vehicles. So yeah, I'm gonna just pack it up right now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop off those W-9s and all the paperwork that I need to get to them, so we could get those go get that on the way. So like I said, we added window cleaning, and we also added dumpster and garbage can cleaning, commercial and residential. So we come through too, a lot of people garbage can be dirty, stink, all that. Or we got somebody we're gonna come through, clean that thing up. We got somebody come through. We got deals where you can come through every 2 weeks, once a month, twice a month, whatever. Clean dumpster, your garbage can up. Make sure we come on the day. You just line up with the day that your trash get dumped, and we come on that day. You can still add trash to it if they dump it and you add trash to it. Don't matter. We still gonna come out. We got our own dumpsters. We're gonna put that trash in a dumpster, clean yours out, and then we're gonna put that trash back in your dumpster though, after we clean it. No, I'm just playing. So we'll to remove that little bit of trash that you have and take it with us. We got a dumpster, we could dump it. So yeah, and we're gonna leave you with a clean trash can or a clean dumpster. We do the area around the dumpster area, clean up, pressure clean, all that stuff, disinfect everything. We're gonna pull up with you on the truck with a full hazmat suit on, gloves, everything. We're gonna come get it right. We also do window cleaning, nothing over 2 stories. And yeah, you can hit us up for that too. You can hit us up on our website, citymobilecarwash.com right now, but we still also getting a new website done, so it'd be a little easier navigating. But if you want, you still can hit us up, or you can email us at citymobilecarwash305@gmail. You know what I'm saying? Any HOAs out there in Florida, Broward County, Dade County, West Palm Beach County area, we cover those 3 counties, the tri-counties right there, those 3 counties. Dade County, Broward County, West Palm and Palm Beach County. I'm talking about West Palm and Palm Beach County. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button to come on in. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers at the end of this live. We at 487 right now. So if I just get 13 people, just 13 people to hit the subscribe button for me, help grow the channel, man. We growing this thing organically, out the mud, slow. You know what I'm saying? Slow grinding. We ain't getting a million subscribers a day. We ain't one of them channels. We just slow grinding, doing our work. You know, and people that whoever enjoy our content, you know what I mean? We're going to be cleaning up different variety of vehicles. You get to see the inside of them, how to clean them, how to do certain things, get certain stains out, clean the rims, anything you need to know, man. You can go check our videos out, and, we show you, you can watch us get the job done, or you just all you got to do is just follow suit. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, when I'm heading from location to location, I'm gonna get on here and rap with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Tell y'all a little stuff about the business, tell y'all new features that we might add to the business, and tell you how to do. Y'all got questions, I don't mind giving questions about how to start the business, where to get the chemicals from, what kind of chemicals to use, if you need to get something out on your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them dudes where you gotta hire me before I could tell you, nah. I give up any kind of information if I can help somebody out there with your vehicle. Or if you want to start this business, you can hit me up. I could show you the ropes, show you where to go get your good chemicals from for a cheap price, wholesale price. Oh man, I don't mind helping somebody start this business, man. All the dudes, man, y'all get, we get in trouble. You might have criminal charges and all that. It's hard to find a job. You can start your own business. You can do window cleaning. You don't need that much equipment. And YouTube, right here on YouTube, they show you how to start all these businesses for a little bit of money, and you could turn it into a big 6-figure a year business, even 7 figures a year business. You know what I'm saying? It's just up to you if you got hard work and grit and grind in you. But yeah, a lot of y'all been, man, I done got charges. I got criminal charges, and I got criminal charges, and they won't give me no job. You ain't gotta have a job. You can start something small. Start a hustle. Not even a hustle. Start a business. Window cleaning business. Dumpster cleaning business. Car wash business. Start off with something small. People think that you gotta always start at the top, man. You gotta crawl before you walk. You got to crawl where you walk. Start off small. Start doing window cleaning. Make some money. Build you up some capital where you can make some money. You go around easy window cleaning. You just go in the plazas. Going to office buildings. Hey, I do window cleaning, da 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 da. You could cut into the market just to get in and get some money generating and get some fun generating. You cut into the market. They might charge, somebody else might charge them $10. You charge them $7. You know, start off like that. Start off cutting into the market. You don't have to make the money everybody else making. Been doing it for years. Cut into the market a little bit. Get you some customers, and then as you build your company get big, you can start charging more money when you get new customers. You know what I'm saying? Get you some capital up there. You can start from window cleaning, doing something else. Then start adding cars to it. But don't use the excuse of I got felonies and nah. I'm out of prison. You could come out of prison and start your own business, man. And if y'all need to know how to start it, I can tell you all the equipment you need for a little bit of nothing. You don't need that much money. For a little bit of nothing, start your own little business. Generate. Even if you got a job and you just do it on the side. Once you start get enough clientele, you know what I'm saying? But don't expect the big boom. Everybody just want to get rich overnight. And they don't want to put the work in. You don't want to put the hard work in. You got to put the work in. Even them NBA players, you see them NBA players, they getting them big old contracts. Everybody else is just rich playing back. Them boys putting in work. You don't see the work they putting in the gym. Hours on hours working out and shooting and getting shots up. Everybody's success come with hard work, man. Ain't nobody just getting success. Even the rappers and the musicians. I'm a musician. I did music for years from a kid. Was signed to different record labels and all that. Didn't make no money, but worked. It was a grind. You know how many days we practiced every day? Every single day my group practiced. All that is a grind. And then you see it. A lot of people need a finished product. You know, they got millions of dollars on stage and they think, oh, they just rapping and they got all this money. You don't see the grind before that, the late nights in the studio, your girlfriend cussing you out or your baby mama cussing you out. Or I used to couldn't go in the house. My mom used to kick me out, lock me out because I'm up in the studio late night. I ain't even in the streets doing nothing crazy. I'm in the studio. My mama didn't understand, was kicking me out the house. I had to sleep, but I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I had to do. She ain't understand, but once she figured out, she started seeing me on big stages, opening up for Casey and JoJo and Drew Hill back, and seeing me on Disney Channel doing shows. I did the tour with Christina Aguilera. Once she seen that, then she understood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, everything hard work. Take hard work with everything, man. Hard work. So I'm here at the spot. I'm about to put my truck up. Let me give y'all a look. This is our warehouse. This is where so I park my vehicle. Open the gate right quick. Yeah, so we gonna end the day short today. We got a long day tomorrow. I got some paperwork I gotta get done. Gotta get to some people. So I'm gonna handle that, and I gotta go do some stuff for my wife, man. She been asking me just go ahead and handle it so she don't get off back. She want me to fix something in the closet, and then she want me to pressure clean something. So we're gonna handle business today. We're gonna put the truck up today. Really wasn't even coming out there. I just came out because two of my customers, they say they really needed it, but one of them wasn't there, which annoying. But you know, she said, Mommy been busy. So, you know, hey, she getting money, man. I can't complain. Say come back tomorrow afternoon, we'll get her vehicle done. So I'm gonna walk up right now to the warehouse. We're gonna park up. Get my trucks. Go ahead and fire my truck up so the AC could already be blowing and cool it down. And then we heading to the house. Heading to the house. I appreciate y'all rocking me today, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with City Mobile. We've been going live. We've been live 2 hours. The 2-hour tour. The 2-hour tour. Where's my? I think my wife must have watched because I don't see where my coffee cup is. Yeah, y'all hit the like, hit that subscribe button. We parking up, y'all. Parking up, get my stuff. We're gonna transfer. We're gonna go into the truck. Get more smoke. We're gonna handle paperwork today. We ain't working today, y'all. So y'all can ride with me. I think I'm about to end this live. Appreciate y'all rocking with me today. City Mobile, we out.